Hey guys, Kevin Toy Smuggler here, and I'm been a while since I made a video. I have been extremely busy, and it all boiled down to what happened yesterday down in Powder Springs at Toylanta. It was my very first Toylanta, and I have to say, I was scheduled to be there last year as a special guest, and at the last minute, I believe on a Tuesday, which was the event was supposed to start up on a Friday, and it got canceled because of COVID. And I had to say it was an extreme disappointment last year because the anticipation of going there was very high for me, and stuff like that. Because I heard it was just going to be fun. I was going to be one of the special guests. I was going to be doing a Bantha panel and stuff like that. And then I heard that was the best place to go dig for toys. And like I said, it just all went down the tubes, unfortunately. But man, was it worth the wait? And ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, my gosh, it was so worth the wait because it was kind of unique how when things kind of fall apart, how somewhere down the line, that thing that fell apart can really open up for windows of opportunity later. And that's really what has transpired over the last year or so with the Toylanta issue and with the Bantha issue was going on. Because we'll take the Bantha, for example. We were supposed to got just only one panel. We ended up now this year, we went from just being one of many special guests, like mid-tier, till I got the number one guest spot, special guest, because of how everything went that. So boom, a big bump up. I was totally ecstatic about that. And then we go from one panel to two panels back to back. So we was able, and Chris Cron was able, from the Fan Strike Back, was able to come all the way down from Pittsburgh, come down and join me there. So we got to do a whole panel just dedicated to the Bantha, and then another panel talking about new toy lines. And I'm going to do some announcements here in case you didn't get to make it to Toylanta on what all transpired between those two panels. And of course, I went digging. I was digging as soon as I got there. I got there extra early. I mean, I was in the doors. The floor didn't technically open till I think 9 o'clock for the early bird people. But I was there. I was in there digging at 7:45 because everybody was already set up on Friday for the most part. There's a few people still trying, doing last minute setups and stuff like that. But man, wow, it was such a hookup. So I'm going to kind of get through the review here on some of the cool stuff that I was able to find, and then I'll go into the announcement. That gives a few people want to be able to jump here live. We can be able to go over that. But boom, right off the bat, guys, I had this issue with the mail. I ordered a hatch from for GI Joe hydrofoil, and paid $10.86 for it, and it ended up getting lost in mail. I ended up finally, the seller gave me a refund, and it was for this right here. Well, I was there less than 10 minutes. I mean, I was barely there 5 or 7 minutes, and I go there and I find what I was looking for, and I got this. Got this piece, didn't need it, but it was cool, and I'll tell you the price was, yeah, I just had to grab it. All right, guys, it gets even better. A spotlight for the hydrofoil. Don't want to lose that. The engine cover for a hydrofoil. Two very great condition Zartan thing, and I really needed two, mostly one, but I took two. All right, guys, $1 each. $1 each. Totally insanity. Pure insanity is what this is. So yeah, totally ecstatic. So which spanked the eBay guy big time for me buying this for a total with shipping and taxes and everything, $10.80. So yeah, really ended up getting my money's back, and then so yeah, what I paid for this was cheaper than what I was yeah. Once again, sometimes bad things happen, so a better deal comes out down the line. So we need to really learn how not to get so upset when something don't go our way. It could be for a very good reason. So also wise there, picked up a slew of Star Wars figures. Got stupid great deals. Picked up another vintage. Got this for an extra great price because I actually have a weapon and another hood and everything, but I like her hood better on this. Collector 1970. Hey, how you doing, brother? So, and I got this just so I can get the helmet. Paid $2 for it, and like I said, I only wanted the helmet out of it and stuff like that. So I was able to find that really great. One of my favorite figures, and if I can find these at a great price, I do. Managed to find me both at a great price here. Two small head Han Solos, and I didn't have one of these in my collection, and I got one here really nice and almost minty. So very hard to find, and got a crazy stupid deal on both of those. Just couldn't pass it up. So I got one for going to restore him, get him back up to 100%, and probably put him up for sale and give pass a good deal on to somebody else and everything. Is able to pick up another indoor Han Solo. This is one of my favorite Han Solos as well. So able to find a good one of him, and I got 2 or 3 of him in my collection and stuff like that. So that turned out great. And then I just went through finding some great figures. I always, if I can find a nice Bespin Han Solo, I try to get my hands on one of them. I think I got, let's see here. I got him, a Chewbacca. Oh, yeah, and the Bespin Guard here. Just to tell you what great prices here, guys. And these guys are all in great shape and everything. 3 for $10. I mean, it was just crazy, this crazy day. But people were in the mood to buy, and people were in a great mood to sell. So, and then I was able to pick up, if I'm not mistaken, I got him for $5. I needed a good Lando. I got a good custom that I want to do for a Lando. And actually, I got to check him with my old one. This guy, he's in such great shape. The paint details on his teeth and eyes are extremely well done. So they're not messed up at all. So I actually got to check him with my other one to see which one's upgrade. Then I come across a D&D Braveheart. I mean, Strongheart. Sorry about that. But he came with a really nice cape. This needs to be washed. And I found a really nice Jedi Luke Leia, and I got the combo here for $10. So really great deal with that. Very pleased with it. Like I said, it's great. And then speaking of Star Wars, I actually was able to find, been slowly working on the last 6 months on trying to complete my last 17, which I said many a times I wasn't going to do it, and I have broke down. I'm just going to finally do it, but I'm going to take my time with it and just consistent look for deals. There's still 2 or 3 of those figures are just rarely ridiculously fine. But I got 2 great deals. I was able to pick up an Anakin for a really great price, very clean, no marks on him. Got a really nice Lumat. I already have his weapon, but I just didn't have him. Got an amazing deal. I actually got him really. He goes for like $80 on eBay, between 65 and 80, and I got him for $40. So I mean, I was really pleased with only taking that much of a buy. But the funny thing is, the Anakins go for nearly the same price, between 65 and 80, and I picked him up for 20. So the major savings that I got on this one really helped me get the other one. So it really kind of set each other up and stuff. I was able to pick up a couple of Migos here. Some old ones that I've been looking for. I actually have a loose Zulu, and let's see. Oh, dude, I had an amazing time, and like I said, if you hang on for the rest of this show, I got some cool updates to tell you. I'm going to run through these figures pretty quick, but some great announcements that you really don't want to miss, brother. But I got all the Star Trek Migos on card and loose, and this is the only one I didn't have on card. Because the one I originally got, the card was all to hell. And you know how y'all find them at Target and stuff like that. They tend to be kind of roughed up. And then I was lucked up for the same good low price. I was finally able to pick up the issue number 1, the red version of the Screaming Werewolf. And that was the only one I did not have carded. I don't even have him loose either. But I really want that, and the card was minty, and I loved it. So I've been wanting to pick it up. Finally got my hands on one. And there's actually a lady on Facebook that has like 6 of these, but she won't sell it because you don't do a porch pickup. She won't be selling them too quickly. So show you that real quick. And then we moved on. I was able to Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I've been wanting some Black Star stuff. I got the first issue Black Star with the sparking, and the second one. I got both of those, but I was wanting to pick up some other vintage Black Star figures, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I was wanting them for my collection, but I got another extremely important reason I'm going to be explaining to you this toward the end of the show. So I was able to get a couple of these guys, really cool, got a really good fantasy feel for them. Hey, Kevin Mitchell, how you doing, brother? And lucked up and got a really nice, good glow-in-the-dark shield and the spear and everything. Very nice, very straight. These are very well made. I was shocked at how the shield's a bit thin, but very nicely designed. So I was able to pick both of these guys up for very reasonable prices. And then I was able to pick up, these are not the greatest condition, but I love the prices was stupid, guys. Got the prices at Toylanta. If you didn't go to Toylanta and you are a toy buyer, you missed out. I'm here to tell you that. It was the best show that I have been to in over 5 years. I mean, that's how amazing it was. But I was able to pick up the two main bad guys here. Going to be putting those together and stuff like that, getting some better cleaning them up, and I got to work on their little sparking things. But other than that, I just wanted them. I wanted to add to the Black Star collection on the shelf. You guys know how it is. The Black Star. I've got the Black Star sitting with a He-Man because I only had Black Star, so didn't really have nothing with him to display. And so then moving on to some Motu stuff. Not too bad on the Motu end. I was able to score at a good price one of the new Zodak. Everybody knows, if you are a fan of my channel and you watch any of my channel, anytime I talk about Motu, this is my #1 favorite figure of all time. I have, I think, 13 of them, more reds than black. I'm trying to get my black collection up a little bit. I got a few of them that I don't have the shield things for. Another Zodak fan. Awesome. Very glad to hear that. But I was able to pick up some extra little pieces here. I got the red one. Good. I paid $5 a piece for all these chest armor. And this one I really needed. This one I didn't need, but I have a very important purpose, and I'll be explaining that at the end of the video. I got some cool stuff to share with you guys. So I love this. This is one of my favorite armors in Motu. I got a great custom I want to do with this. Set these down here, and I'm actually redoing another Hordak, and I found one. None of the pieces are broke on it, so I just need to, freshen up the red bat Hordak symbol. But very great condition. Little cleaning, touch of paint. It's really good to go. And I end up with these. I love these blue axes and stuff. And I got a nice little laser weapon here, very similar. It's the Web Store's gun, but it's not orange, so really great. When does the Bantha come out? We actually going to be, we are working with the China factory. We're getting a new price to make sure we're trying to give you guys the best deal we can possibly get, because we got enough money so it's going into production, and we're looking at, we're giving you guys some, if you bought a loose one, you get a free box upgrade automatically right now. That's one of the announcements we made. And then also, too, everyone that has bought one, whether it's loose or box, you're getting a free moisture evaporator to go with it as a cool little neat piece on the side. So that's coming out as well with it. It's a total freebie and everything. So we're just getting the best deal, because what we are doing, we are going to be making, I think, between 50 to 100 extra. And that's why we're waiting on the new pricing, because we're wanting to buy extra. So when me or Chris we go to any of the conventions or extras, we'll have to be able to sell. So if you missed out, we are trying to set up a little extra stockpile of these. So if you missed out and you really want to come back and get you one, here in the very near future, you will be able to buy you one. So, and that's what we're trying to secure right now, is to buy a little extra on-hand stock for shows and for the website. For any of you that had doubts or last-minute regrets or forgot about it or whatever, we are going to open up a small little window of 50 to 100 So you guys have that Larry last chance to get your hands on one of these, because once those are gone, it's gone for good. There will never be a second run of it. So just to let you know that. But I was able to pick up these two things for $2.50 each. So that was great. Let's see. Oh, well, dude, just keep your eyes on the Fan Strikes Back website. And if you stay with there, or keep asking me when you see me on YouTube and stuff like that, I will keep you informed on when they go on sale on the site, or if I'm going to be at a show in your town or whatever like that, I can let you know. Keep your heads up on that. All right, guys. The other cool find is, I don't have it in here, but I got in the mail last week. I finally bit the bullet on trying to put together a vintage Indiana Jones Well of Souls. I got the base, the wall. I just ordered the mummy. I got the second issue of the Ark, which I like it better anyway. So I'm not concerned with the $100 back metal version. That's a whole story for me to gripe about. But I got an archway coming and an archway top. And luckily, one of the guys I met at Toylanta has a set of archway stems or branches, whatever you want to call it, posts. Post to be, I guess, a better word. He is going to be sending me a deal of those in the mail here soon. Aaron Campbell, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much. And so I'm in the kick of trying to get together my Indiana Jones stuff, because I've been putting it off for years. Luck up and got a great deal here on a German mechanic. Lovely, fine, great condition, just clean, good to go. Can't wait to put him on display. And guys, then I lucked up. Boy, this was a fine and a half right here. It's the 2007 version, which I think it's a slightly better version than the vintage one. To me, I'm not, if the newer versions are better, I don't care. I mean, I love my vintage stuff, but if something was truly upgraded properly, I'm all for it. And this was one of these deals that it was done right. It's done well, and it was done right. So yeah, these, if you look on eBay right now, these bad boys loose go for $170 and up. The two I found was $150 and $185, I believe. All right, now here's, oh god, you guys going, if you're an Indiana Jones fan, you're gonna have a cow. See, like, my mom wanting this too. I see one on eBay. Yes, $200. Yes, I seen that. So I come a hair, but the way it looks like, the amount of money I'm going to be spending on my Well of Souls, I'm going to be spending probably $160 to $175, even though it's not going to have the original Ark, but I'm not concerned with that. So, but all right, guys, here's the tag on this one. $25. I got it for $20. Steal. I stole this baby all day long. That's how I feel about it. I love it. This baby is just wow. I'm not even going to dust it off. It looks so damn good. I mean, it looks good dusty. So that was a great find right here. I'm beyond ecstatic. It's got two little, right here on the corner there, and right here on this little corner, look like it's a little marker rub. 5 minutes, I'll have that off. No big deal. Yeah, still a deal. Yeah, dude, people, I had a cow when I asked that lady. I ain't gonna lie, I had a cow. I mean, it's just like, I grabbed that, and the cool thing was, like I said, I saved $5 on this. I ended up, these are, if you look up and find one of these at Walmart, they're $15. I paid $20. So the amount of money I saved here made me feel better about, I picked this up like 10 minutes later, made me feel better about paying $5 extra here. So it all washed out at the end. And the kicker of the day, that was the last few things here that I bought. And the cool thing was, I get home, I've not been my little girl all day, and my little 4-year-old, she was out and about in Chattanooga yesterday, and she got her daddy a cool pair of Ghostbuster socks. So yeah, so that was the capper of the end of my day here. The baby, and they got these cool the backpack things on the back, on the bottom of them, on the heel of it and everything. Really cool. So I mean, so at the end of the day, I get a gift from my daughter. So I mean, I had an amazing day yesterday. So, all right, guys, I told you I was going to give you these announcements. All right, boom. And it, okay, now I'll start with the first announcement. The reason why I got this, and the big use I'm going to be having for this baby right here. I actually, through the Fan Strikes Back, I'm coming out with my own Toy Smuggler line of vintage toys. Now, I'm not talking about line. Hear what I said. Lines. Several different lines of toys. And so here are the lines of toys that I'm fixing to come out with. Here, you'll be seeing them pop up on the Fan Strike Back very shortly on the website. The number one line that I'm going to be kicking off with is going to be a He-Man line. And the first three figures I'm coming out with will be a carded Wonder Bread He-Man. Wondar will be carded. He will look and feel exactly what you think he should look and feel like in your hands, mint on card. And I will be hand painting the artwork just for that figure. And I think if I can pull it up here, I'm pretty sure I can find it here. Let me go back one step. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of something else. Let me see if I can find it here. Yes. Okay, I found it. I'll blow it up when I get to it. All right, the companion figure that goes with the Wondar figure. All right, and here's the risque-ness of what Kevin, the Toy Smuggler, is doing here. Everyone remembers the classic story. It's one of the biggest stories next to the Wonder Bread He-Man is how the legend of how He-Man came from the whole Conan the movie figure idea that they were working on. Many YouTube videos was done on this, and it's just a risque topic because it was a rated R movie. Well, I'm actually designing a He-Man-esque Conan the Barbarian figure that will be on a Master of the Universe card. That's right, total taboo, but I'm coming out with it. It needs to be done. It's too much talked about. It's just too much worldwide with the videos and discussions. It's got to be made. So I'll be coming out with a vintage Conan the Barbarian on a Motu official card. See, you have made Zodak's chair. Not yet. That's I'm going to save that to another day, but don't lose that thought, okay? Because I got a whole surprise with the Zodak's chair, okay? That's a whole nother video. So, guys, I'm doing this for you, the fans, and I'm doing it for myself because I'm a fan just like you guys. And the third figure that comes up on the first wave of the Motu stuff, I will be coming out with my own Filmation style version of Queen Marlena. And I will show you a sneak peek of the artwork right here. That's going to be on the card back here. Boom. Now I'm going to turn the camera a little bit so you guys, we'll see if I can do it. Give you guys a better look here. There is a sneak peek of the artwork that I hand drawn and hand painted, and it goes. It's a flip match mirror version of what was done with King Randor. So I pretty much put them in the same space of each other. And like I said, I'm trying to make it right. Like I said, and this is a figure that should have been done many years ago, and it never did. And that's what I'm here to do, is to create things that we never got as a kid. So boom, that's wave one of my Motu series that's coming out. All right, the next series that I'm coming out with, whew, y'all gonna have a cow with this one. It is going to be, I'm gonna blow it up here. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Thundar the Barbarian. I am going to be coming out with Thundar and Black Star at the same time. And the number one set of male figures is going to be Thundar and Black Star. Their own unique style artwork cards, just like there was right out of Filmation and stuff. And then the next little set of figures is going to be the Ariel, Princess Ariel and Mara from that series. So you got two top females, the two top females. And then what we're doing on the third little wave is I'm creating two Oogla the Mox figures. It's going to be Oogla and then one of the chief or other mock guardsmen. I think I'm going to do the one, either the chief or the one with the big huge ram horn head helmet coming on with a big nasty club with spikes on it. That's going to be the first 3 figures. And then after that way, we'll be going into, I think the next set that's going to be coming out is going to be a totally, listen up here, guys. Here's the important part. I'm not doing this stupid sparking crap. Number one, I never did really like that part. Number two, it's stupidly expensive to do that nowadays. So I'm actually completely redesigning these figures from scratch. It will, when you look at them, you will recognize the character. But I'm going to show you the reason why, guys. If you watch the cartoon, this guy is supposed to be huge, like tower over this guy. And as you can see, he don't quite tower over. They were very limited because they designed this figure to fit in that damn little bubble. That's just what those sculptors were forced to do back in the day. I'm totally redesigning to where this guy's going to be every bit of a head taller than this guy. So that'd be the next 2 figures that comes out in like the segment 4. We're going to be doing these 2 characters because they're very similar in body style. And then so that'd be wave 5 in that line. Will be coming out. I'm redesigning these 3 characters. We got the bat guy, the bobcat looking guy, and the sea serpent kind of guy, lizard, serpent, whatever you want to call him. So I'll be redesigning these guys as well to make them more uniform and redesign it. But I will be doing this too. They will be keeping their same heads. I think their heads were done well, but it's just the paint applications were kind of. So I'll be making some, but here the cool thing is they will all have removable armor. You'll be able to take their armor off and stuff like that. And I will be upgrading their weapons a little bit. So that's going to be the wave 5. And then and as soon as I take care of these, wave 6 will be introducing the main bad guys in the Thundar line, which was, I think, Minok, and then there was a wizard character. So we'll be start hitting the bad guys. So yes, you not only will you get a Thundar and Princess Ariel and Oogla at a reasonable, cool price, you're going to be getting bad guy line out of that segment that you never got as a kid and you never got as an adult yet. So yes, we're going finally, basically brand new. We're going to where no one else is going to go, and we're going to go there and we're going to take it home, buddy. That's what we're working on. All right, so that's what we got going on that. Now, the other toy line. Yes, I'm coming out with another toy line. I'm going to grab something here because you all might have heard me talk about this in the past. We've made a change, a direction change, and it's for the better. So you grab this off the wall here. I just didn't have a lot of room, and I wanted to save it for a surprise. Oh, probably a half a year ago, everyone remembers me talking about me and fellow artist Tim Smith coming out with a 8-inch Mego style Starman figures. We went down this route. I got several prototypes to several different figures and everything. Love them. I wish we could have went this style, but we could never get anything. We couldn't ever get a deal settled the way I wanted it and through the companies. We couldn't get a good deal. So, but Chris Cron is allowing me to take this design in story format, and we are going to be doing it in the Star Wars style 3 3/4 inch, because we're looking at possibly somewhere in the very near future coming out with some very small vehicles. Hint, hint. Can't say no more. So we're doing that, and so we're redesigning the whole entire package work, and we're coming out with 3 3/4 inch figure. We're probably coming out with, I think we're going to try to announce before fall, I'll have some prototypes of 6 figures, 3 good guys and 3 bad guys is what I'm trying to kind of do. And the reason we're doing that many is because, all right, let's just assume that this is the same size card back as the card backs are going to be the exact same size as the vintage ones that you're getting from the Fan Strikes Back. Same quality, bottom line. The same guy, Rommel, who does an amazing job with the company designing these card backs that just spanks Hasbro stuff 10 ways from Sunday. That same guy is going to be designing my cards as well. But on the back of it, me and Tim Smith are designing a 5 to 7 panel short story, kind of similar to what like they did on He-Man here, where you have the one panel of artwork for your character. We're doing like a little 5 to 7 panel mini comic, and when you buy all 6 figures, they'll be numbered figure number 1, figure number 2. We get it here. The story is, they all go together. So when you get all 6 figures, you can sit there and read the 6-page short comic book, and it describes the entrance to the story of our world. And then after we introduce those 6 figures, me and Chris Smith are no, sorry, apologize, Tim Smith. A lot of Smiths. I know a lot of Smiths here. No, a lot of Tims. They got a lot of Tims and Smiths around. Well, me and Tim Smith are looking at possibly coming out with a little mini comic after that, to where we're either going to do a mini comic where the story can continue, or every time we create a new figure, we just continue the story that way. So we're not only are we going to introduce you to new figures that the story has a vintage Flash Gordon Star Wars kind of feel. So imagine in the late 70s and early 80s when you were buying, say, Empire Strike Back Star Wars figures, and then you look to the left, you found the Flash Gordon Filmation toys. Boom, you look farther left, you could see Starman. That's the feel we're going for. That's the genre. We want that 1980, 81 vibe feel with the card backs, the style of the figures, the whole 9 yards and everything. But bottom line, we are looking at, and the reason we're doing this, me and Cron, we are looking at designing our own IPs to create all brand new vintage style products for you, the consumer. Because yes, is it great that we can go back to some of these amazing properties? But I don't know about you guys, but I am sick and tired of going Walmart and Target, either finding nothing, or it's just a rehash of what was great in the 80s. It's about time somebody sits down and creates something new, something fresh, but yet has that classic feel of vintage all the way. And that's something that I am trying to do, to try to bring to you guys, the fans. So that's something we're working on, guys. Is it crazy? Yes. But guess what? It's done, been approved, and we are doing it. So the Toy Smuggler is going to be coming out with a He-Man line. And those 3 figures are just the beginning. I got plans for a whole lot more. I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek. Wave 2 of the He-Man. We're coming out with a new Faker, a new Keldor that's going to spank what Mattel's doing right now. I'm talking about a Faker that comes with an extra head with the face ripped off, showing the skeleton head. We're talking about he's going to have extra accessories, a staff. But instead of the orange, instead of just doing a remake of what you already got on shelf, we're doing the Filmation colors, that Porsche pink looking color. So yeah, we're going above and beyond. The Keldor is going to have an upgrade. He's going to have all the cool stuff that Skeletor has, and maybe a little bit more. But he's also coming with a second head where the poison, liquid acid poison, whatever, hits his face, and when it's melted half of his face off, and you see Skeletor's skeleton underneath. So boom. So just to give you guys a quick teaser here, that's what's going on here. So we got the He-Man, we got Thundar, we got Black Star, and we got Starman. So guess what, guys? 2022 is going to be the toy line of the Toy Smuggler. Bottom line. So guys, that's an update. That's the haul I got. If you wasn't at Toylanta, by gosh, you just missed out, because that was one hell of a show. It's the best way that I have to say, for being a year off from getting to go to the store, say, man, that's how you get in and really jump off and hit 2021 with both barrels running. That's how a toy show is supposed to be done, and I can't wait to next year. So guys, also keep up. I'm going to be up in the Smoky Mountains area for the Smoky Mountain Comic-Con at the end of July. Check that out. I think they got a Facebook page. We're going to be there. The Fan Strikes Back's going to be there. We're going to be I'll have the Bantha there live as well, and all other such a cool stuff up for sale. So don't forget about that. Thank you, brother. Yeah, and guys, more videos are going to be coming out soon. I'm going to stay on top. I've been busy that's why I've not made a video in a month. I've been working on getting this deal set up with the Toy Smuggler toy line. And in the future, you're going to be set up when you go to the Fan Strikes Back website. If you're already going there, you know where you have the Star Wars button, you have the He-Man button. I think there's a G.I. Joe button. Toy Smuggler is going to have a button, so you'll be able to go and hit Toy Smuggler, and boom, everything that the Toy Smuggler got his hands on, boom, it's going to be there. So that's what's coming up in the future, guys. So just hang on. I'll be doing updates on my channel. We're going to be having links of my channel on the Fan Strikes Back. So if you don't catch it at one, you'll see it at the other. So guys, just stay tuned. A lot of great things coming in the future. And here's what I'm going to ask of you guys, the fans. Share this video. Tell everybody that you are friends with that loves this kind of stuff. Tell them what's going on. Because bottom line, this is what I said at the panel. Everything that I'm working hard on is great. But here's the thing. I can't do it without you guys. Bottom line, the success of this, don't rely on how good I can make something. It relies on you guys coming on board and being a part of it and taking them and putting them on your shelves. It takes us full. I got to create something cool. The Fan Strikes Back's got to put it up for sale, and you guys got to buy it. If we do that circle and share it with all our friends, bottom line, we can keep giving you the things that you never got as a kid and what you're never going to get out of Mattel and Hasbro. Guys, the proof's out there. It's been out long enough the last few years to know we are constantly being disappointed. And I see a window of opportunity here to take. And son, I am not passing it. I'm kicking that window, throwing it wide open, and I'm hitting it 200 miles an hour with new toy lines. It's going to have the Toy Smuggler logo all over it. I'm kicking butt and taking names, baby. I'm taking this as a challenge and an opportunity of a lifetime, and I ain't passing it up. And bottom line, guys, I'm making stuff that I know it makes me happy, and I know it's going to make you happy. So if you got any ideas of something that didn't get made in the past, shoot me a comment and tell me what you want, and I'll see how we can work it in the future. I'm the Toy Smuggler guy. You guys have an awesome day. Check out the Toy Smuggler, Sexton Creations, the Fan Strikes Back. Share it, guys. We need you, brother. Love y'all. Y'all take it easy. Y'all have an awesome weekend.